Yep, I am sure that I want to start streaming. But first we have to do the pre-flight check to make sure that we are doing everything we need to do. Audio input capture. Good. I'm assuming that you can hear me because the little green thingy is going like this and hitting the red thingy. Talking head, check. Charts, check. Back to big head, check. We are set to go. How you doing, friends? This is Ernie, otherwise known as Crypto Ernie on YouTube, or just Ernie. Earn the burn, the Ernster, the Big E. And we're here today to talk about Bitcoin and PatternCast's ability to call it on the friggin' nose. Every time. Well, not every time. 95% of the time. Which is close enough to every time. So that's the stat right now. 95% win rate. 95% win rate. This big drop. I had forecasted it last week in a video. You go back, check it. I think it was on the 21st. It was this call was actually put in our room. It was an entry, a short, actually a few days ago, at 81.95. So we were short from 81.95 on this particular trade. All right, so that's here. Now, we weren't looking for a huge drop, but our window of opportunity closes today. So that's when the trade was from the time we took the trade until today. And there you go. There's this line right here is the window. You can see these yellow lines that shows the span of the trade, the time window. And there it is. And there it is. There it is. Man, it's going down. It's continuing to drop. Whoa, baby. Looking good. Now, we had another call in the interim here, and that was this entry at 77.07. So we are now long on, officially we are now long on Bitcoin. We're buyers of Bitcoin, as we've said in our room, anything under 7,500. I have orders in all the way down to below 6,500. Because that's what we're expecting. Seriously. And then, if you go back to my video back then, you'll see there was a picture that looked something like this here, where I was calling for this big drop here. I said 75% chance of a big breakdown. And that was broadcast, let's see, where was that? Ah, yes, here it is. I'm not sure exactly how much more clear I could have been here. Bitcoin, big move coming. Go check out that video. I did some further analysis on this video 5 days ago. And then, of course, today we're reporting back to you. I've been laying back load on the down low, preparing for the end of month. Why you are not part of PatternCast right now is beyond me. This is, without a doubt, the most valuable tool that a Bitcoin trader, or for that matter, futures and Forex and stock traders, because we all, the original service is for futures, Forex, and stocks. But particularly for Bitcoin, I am so happy that I browbeat my partner into saying, look, we got to take this PatternCast and move it towards Bitcoin. This is where it's going to be at. This was, earlier in the year. And we finally got it up and running in August. And it has been slaying the market back and forth. Like, it's like we're like Karnak, the Magnificent. You know, I don't know. This is probably going way beyond some of you, but Karnak was a character that Johnny Carson played on The Tonight Show. This was predating Jay Leno and others. I mean, way back. And he played this character that could predict what was in the envelope. We are superior to Karnak in every way. Not the late Johnny Carson, though. He was awesome. But the trade. Okay, where is the trade? What was the trade? That came out on the 19th. Hold on, I'll bring it up for you. I'll show you the actual email. Now, there are two things I want to show you. I want to show you the trade so that, you know, you can see there's confirmation that we actually did this. Let's see. There it is, right there. So there's the short call, right? It was put out on the night of the 19th for the 20th. All right, and so here we're showing that right here. There's the short. Went sideways for a bit, and we noted that in many of our emails. As a matter of fact, there was another email that went out that would be very interesting to you. Every email that we put out, we also include a narrative that gives the disposition of PatternCast and what it's actually seeing in the market, because we get much more than just these calls. We get a plethora of information, a full statistical workup of what is actually happening in the market, in Bitcoin or whatever market that we're looking at. And so we got this other thing that we sent out to our members, and here it is. I want to share this with you. We'll bring this over here, make this a little bit bigger so that you can see it. This is what we sent out to members last night. Oh, I can actually put it right over my shoulder, right? I can put it right over here. All right. So this was last night's call, and you'll see that we have a long at 77.07. We said there's a 75% probability of that. It said that the most recent short signal hit the target today. Very cool. That's the one I just showed you. And then it says, tonight's signal indicates an increase in volatility ahead. So PatternCast was predicting this volatility by virtue of the fact that we had these two calls, both high and low, and then spread apart and with huge targets. Plus, there was other information that we've seen in there that was indicating that there was volatility ahead, and it nailed it. Now, this isn't just like once in a while. Now, if you look back a few weeks ago when we had the first initial drop, I showed that drop live on YouTube, live streaming, where PatternCast nailed the drop to almost to the actual dollar in the time frame. It was spectacular. This is the type of foresight, the predictable nature, the depth and quality of information that we're giving to our traders so that they can take trades that are so precise, so in-depth, so prescient. I mean, it's like a gift. This is like a gift. I don't know what else to say. I mean, this is just the most incredible system I've ever seen. Ever. Yeah, sure, I'm talking up my own system, but I mean, the facts are the facts. With PatternCast on Bitcoin, it is just unbelievable. But, you know, the fact is that on futures and Forex and stocks, it's just about as good. I mean, it's unbelievable. I would say that the Bitcoin one is slightly better, but there's some probably technical reasons for that. And I think the fact that sounds like the wife is mixing something. So I think the fact that Bitcoin is a continuous contract. I mean, it just goes continuously. There is no downtime like with futures and stocks. That it's able to gather a more complete set of the data and then see that continuity through and then be able to make better predictions. So right now we're at probably around 95% predictability. She knows I'm doing a live stream. Hey, I'm podcasting down here! So, anyways, coffee, important. Coffee is very important to trading. So, yeah, here we are. Tonight's signals indicates an increase in volatility ahead. Write this down. Intraday movement on Bitcoin is only 275 points a day over the last week. So very, very narrow range, very small, average true range. A week from now, that number will be much higher. That number will be much higher. So we're looking at a lot of volatility coming forward now. Volatility is a trader's friend. I know a lot of people want to run away from volatility because they're scared of it. It introduces all kinds of negative emotions and fear. But when you understand the volatility, when you have a leg up on which way the market's going to go, that volatility is your best friend. And in fact, PatternCast is your best friend because PatternCast is providing us with the foresight to know how to take advantage of that volatility. And it is just, since August 14th, when we started the Bitcoin service, 26 of 29 winning signals, winning opportunities. The 3 that I'm not counting in there, 2 of them were flat. In other words, they neither lost nor made money. And one of them was a very small loser. Small, I mean a couple hundred points, that's it. The average that we've been hitting now now it's up around 550, almost 600 points per trade. Think about that. 500 to 600 points per trade with a 95% win rate. A first-class, world-class trade room, a narrative that's put out every night that gives you the overall look at the market from PatternCast view, this pattern recognition technology, its view, and how we're interpreting it. The world-class trade room with hundreds of traders in there that are experienced PatternCast traders there to help you. How to interpret, the signals, how to position size, techniques, strategies, methodologies, all of that in a live trade room, 24 hours a day. World-class support, the best, most prescient signals on the planet. And at a price is just unreal. It's sick. You can pay with credit card or you can pay with crypto. We love crypto. We love it when people pay us in crypto. So please, go to PatternCast.com, check that out. And if you're a futures trader, or if you know somebody that's a futures trader, forward on this video to them because we have a similar story to tell there. A very, very, very similar. I mean, it's the same system, just applied to futures, forex, and stocks. And its rate of winning is up around 84, 85%. Not 95%, but you tell me any other system out there that can consistently deliver winners at that kind of rate. It just doesn't exist. All documented. I talk about it all the time here. You know, I've been talking about it for 2 years. We now have about 300 customers. All I've been doing is talking about it sporadically here on YouTube. Soon, it's going to explode. We're going to have thousands of customers. When that happens, the price is going way up. Way, way up. When the demand, when it hits and people start realizing that it's out there. I'm just some small guy here in the YouTubes. Can't reach everybody. I don't do any advertising on the financial groups or any kind of paid advertising anywhere. Do none of that. We're keeping it really close to the vest and tight budget so that we can concentrate on delivering the best possible service that we can. If you want to know what other people think about this, go to the PatternCast website and click on the testimonials. Hey, I'll do that right now. I'll do that right now. And we'll look at the testimonials. So here's the PatternCast site. Right up here are the testimonials link. You click on that. And see what other people have to say about the service. All 5-star reviews. All 5-star reviews. I don't expect anything less. Someone gave us a 4-star review. I go, hey, what's going on here? What did we do wrong? How do we make it better? Not going to happen. That's my prediction. Yes, that's right, Alan. Karnak the Magnificent's envelopes were hermetically sealed. No, actually, they were licked by Johnny Carson or somebody in the backstage. And they've been kept in a mayonnaise jar on Funkin' Wagnall's porch since noon today. Yes, I remember that. That's very cool. Go look at some of those old Johnny Carson, Karnak the Magnificent skits. They were very funny. Does MarketCast yearly include crypto? No, it doesn't. They are two separate services. However, if you go for the lifetime, you can get both. So MarketCast yearly does not include crypto. It's a separate service. That's right, I have a Bitcoin hat. Notice that. It's no longer the Boston Red Sox cap. I'm waiting for the shirt. I ordered a shirt, but I haven't seen it yet. We're all about Bitcoin here now. We're producing Bitcoin. I am minting Bitcoin every day with PatternCast. My Bitcoin stack is building and building and building because of PatternCast. It's the easiest money. Well, some would argue whether it's money or not. But let's just say that it's money. It is the easiest money I've ever made. Period. Well, actually, there's been some easier money, but I can't talk about that. This has the best forward outlook of making money that I've ever been involved with. That's for sure. All right. Hopefully I answered all your questions. We're going to cut it short here. There's really not much more to say. Just winners. We're winning so much. It's like we're getting. I mean, this winning is getting tiresome. Can't take all this winning. And I'm sure that there's plenty of you out there that are going to see this video and going to say, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And that's fine. You can believe that. I don't care. I really don't. You can believe what you want. You can watch all of the evidence that I show you, right? You can see it for your own two eyes. And you can deny it. And then you will be missing out on the greatest tool for traders ever conceived. And I won't care, because I'll be happy, our customers will be happy, and you'll be happy in your delusion. Nothing else to say. I'll be producing another video tonight on trader expectations and goal setting, so look out for that. In the meantime, I want to thank everybody for showing up here, participating. I want to thank you very much. And we'll see you next video.